NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Johnson on the return. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
The 34-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Burrow is sacked.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Able to get this to Gordon. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. They'll go for it. Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy?
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Foster, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards the pickup there.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
For a Seahawks.
Now Burrow on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
And Burrow going to throw again. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews.
Can you hear me?
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Second and a yard at the 48-yard line.
Can you hear me?
Again, it's Burrow. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air again,
I'm here.
Burrow. And a flag
just
comes
me,
in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
Stop, baby.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you
What's your finger?
in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. This is Hines.
He needed that last week, didn't he?
Penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Fourth down.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight
What are you talking about?
Jay Howard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 20.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Rams.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7. Seahawks.
What you laughing at?
play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
2nd and 5. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. 11 yards there, first down.
Los Angeles.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Andy Isabella, his 21st.
Nah, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
And the Rams add on to their lead. And partner, they found a gap
I think I can
in
hear
the
you.
post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had a great drive going last time.
What's up, Colin?
The ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try.
Oh, they called a pass interference too. Wow.
They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted by the
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
to O.J. Howard.
33 yards that time.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
throws one incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
And looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
What time you get off? 12.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays.
Yeah, I heard you.
These types of kicks. No one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Night, sweetheart.
They're going to try and throw. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques
I have no idea.
he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel.
Why is he the reason?
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Rams 24. Seahawks nothing.
And following the touchdown now.
You said you're the only one.
On to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
John Hightower on the return. The Seahawks.
That fool Texas said F 2022. I mean F into 2022. I said, dang, 2021 just started.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know,
and the Rams got him. They bring him down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
James on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on the last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I tell you.
Let's go. And we got Mike.
from the shotgun. Joe Burrow.
Essentially. Catch the picture, man.
With 11 seconds remaining now. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now.
Why you say that?
Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
They run with Hines. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
On 3rd down, it's Hines. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
10 at the 37-yard line.
You said they're going to tell you what they're going to do at work there.
Here's Hines. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah,
Adam Gase got fired.
Here in the middle of the line, a lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
We got the first game. Bills got the first game.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Saturday
Just
at 1.
a yard on that last run. And they go play action now. Burrow.
They were up 10-0 before I started this game.
From the Rams defense, Jadeveon Clowney.
The Washington football team was up.
Number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
John Juwan said 10-14 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
He just typed it in the
Intercepted
YouTube.
for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to
Look
try
at
to
this.
hold that score, at least where it
I'm
is.
trying to throw the ball to my running back. Look what he does.
That ball downfield, they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what they say here.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover.
I thought it was open. I get not.
Get the football back. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They begin the drive with Hines. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Seahawks' 38-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got 24-6. He just scored on the long run.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Nah, he not. Oh, Lord.
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
He was brought down.
A gain of 3, second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Back at the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Now Burrow. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring it back. It's an interception.
You have to count it.
Return for a Rams touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
At the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. That's caught by Hollister. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Hollister
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow will throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Get you 4 then, Brad.
Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now this one complete to Robert Foster. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your...
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. for the touchdown.
3 or 4 woman ass real quick.
The Rams offense cashes in for 6.
Oh my God.
So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
When he come back in here,
and he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
2nd and 10.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He's going to try and go deep again. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
He'll let it go deep for Foster and almost intercepted.
Money.
The game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. We're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop
Get my fabric.
full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Sets up the screen to Gordon. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That's complete to Slayton. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Howard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play.